Hello and welcome back everyone to War Thunder. My name's Corny Phil and today we're doing a subscriber feature. We've got representing Squadron Arado, the Bear Wotek, hope I'm saying that name right. And he's flying out the MiG-15 BIS. Not sure what the correct pronunciation is there, but the second generation of MiG-15, and already things have gotten off to a weird start. That was kind of a bold life choice, going off the side of the hill there, and then you just bomb some poor village. I kind of get why you took off at a weird angle. I assume it's because you can come at the map at a weird angle, but why bomb the villagers? What did they ever do to you? But anyway, that's beside the point. So the next couple minutes of this video are just going to be basically AFK climbing, so let's do a little history lesson, shall we? Let's talk about the Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-15. This is one of the most widely produced jet engine aircraft ever, ranking right up there with the F-86 Sabre on the list of really important and successful jets in the history of warfare. There were a total of about 18,000 produced, 12,000 by the Soviet Union, then an additional 6,000 or so under license to various other air forces. In total, roughly 45 different air forces flew the MiG-15, and in fact, they're still flying the MiG-15. The North Korean Air Force still uses the MiG-15 as an advanced trainer. This was a plane that was designed at the end of World War II. Its first flight was in 1947, and it's still going. Now the variant that Wotek is flying out here is the second generation of MiG-15, the MiG-15 BIS or BIS. Again, not sure exactly which way it's pronounced. The BIS entered service in early 1950 and included some minor modifications, primarily some engine improvements, a new engine, and some other technical tweaks, as well as moving the two 23mm cannons mounted on the left side of the fuselage a little closer together. Speaking of armament, in addition to the two 23mm, there is also a 37mm cannon. So the MiG-15 doesn't carry a lot of ammunition, but what it does carry is a big punch. As an interesting piece of history, the MiG-15 has kind of a funny story involving the US. In the 1950s, the US wanted to get its hands on an operational MiG-15. We'd found scrapped and damaged ones, but never a complete working aircraft. So we announced Operation Moolah, which offered a reward of $100,000 US and political asylum to any pilot who defected with his MiG-15. A Polish pilot defected first, taking a Soviet-controlled MiG-15 in 1953, allowing Western air experts to get their hands on the aircraft for the first time. This pilot not only got the $100,000 in political asylum, he actually got an additional $50,000 and got made a U.S. citizen for being the first one to bring us a plane. There are a couple of other cases of pilots defecting with the MiG-15 because, demonstrating why capitalism is awesome, if we can't make it or beat it, we'll just buy it. Well, it's about time to wrap up history class as the battle's about to get started, or at least Wotek's about to get into the battle. The battle has actually already been going on. Both sides have lost a plane. But there you have it, the MiG-15, a historically very important aircraft with a lot of history behind it, and one that's still flying today, which is just so cool. But let's get into the gameplay here. So Wotek spotted his first victim here, a Meteor. Nice altitude advantage means we can dive on this guy and try to line up the kill. In terms of the battle context, the sides are still relatively evenly matched. We've got basically a 7 on 7 at this point. Started as 8 on 8. Am I counting right? Looks like I'm counting right. So Wotek's closing in using the MiG-15's superior speed. To the Meteor, at least. The Sabre is actually faster than the MiG-15, but the MiG does outpace the Meteor, so this should be a relatively quick boom and zoom. But I will say, right here, the Meteor did a very good job of baiting Wotek into the turn and then pulling away again. The maneuverability there, the faster plane has a problem there. It can't make that turn, so Meteor got away here, but there's a Panther, and he's going the wrong direction, so let's Let's make a new friend. Just rolling under here, perhaps looking for that panther some more, though I think the panther's already long gone. And oh look, a saber. We're just making all sorts of friends today. And the saber doesn't look to be going very fast, though we're taking some fire from behind. And I'm not sure why, I guess it's just the altitude turned into speed, because the saber should be able to outrun a MiG-15, though granted it's not by very much. The Sabre is the faster airplane in the straightaway foot race. But anyway, low and fast like this, Wotek's on his tail and is delivering some good news, and it doesn't take much cannon fire to put down a jet. He's going down. At the speeds these jets operate and the nature of how they're built, I mean, their wings are basically just, you know, engine fire or fuel tank fires waiting to happen. And the speed in terms of the control surfaces and anything, not really surprising that any damage to your jet is probably enough to put you down. And that was a beautiful shot right there. Just the quick head-on, knocked him down like there wasn't anything to it. Not sure if this is the same meteor we saw earlier, but oh snap, there's quite a dogfight going on here. Looks like both sides are down 4 players, so it's a nice 4-on-4. And I gotta compliment Wotek here on his great gun control. That's one thing I struggle with as a pilot, is I tend to probably overuse, like overfire my guns, and Wotek's being very disciplined here with the quick, you know, the quick double tap, just a couple of cannon rounds out there. Granted, with the MiG-15, he simply doesn't have a lot of ammo, so he can't spray and pray. But we just switched camera perspectives there. Now we're actually looking at what Wotek sees, so brace for impact, but click, click. Nope, no dice. Hard to, I think the Meteor outmaneuvers the MiG, but the MiG is the faster craft, so gotta work it around. Some more aerial maneuvers here, trying to loop back around, just get on this Meteor's tail and deliver a handy helping of the good news. And looks like we nicked him good there. Engine's on fire, he's smoking. Yep, he's lost whatever control surfaces he's lost. It's probably enough to put him down. But nope, he's still flying, so we guess we better turn back around, and now it's still the 4-on-4, though Wotek's looking to change that right quick. And oh, we lost another teammate, so now it's a 3-on-4. And take the quick head on there, but decline to stay around for the return fire. Good call. The going nose to nose is never a great option. And in jets where any damage is probably lethal, I would heartily agree that nose to nose is not the way to do. Though it is helpful for getting some damage on. Now Wotek's in kind of a weird situation here, because it's a 3-on-4, so his team's slightly outnumbered, though not insurmountably so. But while he's trying to finish off this Meteor, he's got to deal with a couple others, and oh, there we go, that cooked him off. Engine fire like that, he's gone, so Wotek evening it up to the 3-on-3. And conveniently enough, I think that the enemy team has a Sabre, a Panther, and a Meteor. Isn't that convenient? Nice split. But now we're in a turning battle with planes who I'm reasonably sure can outmaneuver us. That Meteor, as an example, could definitely outturn us, but I'm pretty sure they can't beat us in the foot race. So let's open up the engine and get the heck out of here. Now, if that Meteor was a Sabre, that would have been a problem, because the Sabre can keep up and actually pass the MiG-15 in a foot race. But in this case, the MiG's got the speed advantage. The Meteor's breaking off, which means we can loop back in. And it looks like is that the Sabre? Looks like the Sabre wants to come play. Which we're not about that life. Doing some complex aerial maneuvers here, and missed him there, but that was close. That was a great move, Wotek there, getting what really could have been nothing and turning it into a decent firing pass. Take the quick head on, but decline to stay around too long. And taking another head on here. That double head on is risky, but you didn't get punished for it, so now you didn't get paid for it either, but you didn't get punished, so you can't complain too much. And now at this point in the battle, if you haven't noticed, it's 3-on-1. Wotek's in a bit of trouble here. He's gotta use all the fancy maneuvers to try to get through this one. He's Got a lot of enemies in the air looking to hunt him. That's the Panther. We're turning back into him. Pretty sure we're the faster, and they're the more maneuverable. Oh, nicked the Saber. Set him on, did some damage. Got maybe not an engine fire, but definitely got him hurt. And now it's just the Panther. The Meteor's already damaged, so wherever he is, he's not tangling with us. So I think Wotek has kind of a weird choice here. He's got to choose who to pick a fight with. And notice the Saber is just opening up the distance. The Saber is the faster craft, so there's not a lot you can do about that. But I guess... Oh, did you catch... Oh, he did catch the Panther. Okay, I just completely missed that. He caught the Panther in that last drive-by. Took it out. So there's no reason not to chase this Saber, though where we're chasing him is a little risky. Flying over the airfield, not the safest thing in the world. But you're not really flush for choice here, and having either the Saber or the Meteor, who we suspect is probably over here as well, having either of them repair, refuel, and rearm is not going to be good for business in the 2-on-1. And I think at this point, Wotek knows he's got a shot here to clutch the 3v1, and I'm pulling for him at least. I'd love to see a 3v1 clutch. We lost sight of the Saber, and we don't know where the Meteor is, though we're pretty sure they're over here somewhere. So just gonna check around. We got to reacquire the targets here. Flying low to the ground, and there's the Meteor. No idea where he's been this whole time, but he's smoking and trying to, presumably trying to get to land, but, or maybe just trying to lure Wotek into the waiting AA fire. Again, with that maneuverability problem here, the Meteor seems to be able to outturn Wotek pretty consistently. But a clever little maneuver here. Guy's popping off blue smoke like that's going to help, but a quick cannon nick, and that might have done it. Yep, that did it. So now it's a 1-on-1. All that's left is that Saber, who's somewhere. We're now starting to take some AA fire, which is kind of a problem. You know, again, jets aren't very durable. A single good hit is more than enough to put these guys down. So staying near the base, probably not the best idea, but we can open up the throttle and get out of dodge. So now it's the 1-on-1. We just have the Saber. I think Wotek knows where he is. So let's turn back around. We gotta get closer, back closer to the base, because that's where the Saber's hanging out. I'm not sure if it's strategy on the Saber's part to say I need a little help to take down Wotek, or he's just trying to land. But there he is. We caught sight of him briefly. You can see him very small on the screen there, and that smoke trail being real handy to show us where this guy is. But you know, when I watched this clip, I wasn't necessarily clear what the Saber was doing, because he clearly wasn't trying to land anymore. Though that might just be the right call, because he really can't land with Wotek in the area. Because if Wotek sees him, he's just going to pop him off on the ground, right? But the Saber was successful in luring Wotek back into the waiting AA fire of his base, so I don't necessarily disagree with that. And now we're confronted with the problem of the Saber is the faster airplane. So all we can do is keep the throttle open and start gaining some altitude and hope to trade that altitude for speed at a crucial moment. But just got to keep climbing. The AA fire all over creation. Thankfully, AA is not the most accurate thing in the world, though it sure feels accurate when your B-17 gets a wing clipped off or something. We've actually lost sight of the Saber again. I wonder where he went. You know, can't even see his smoke trail, which is kind of obnoxious, but we'll figure it out. We're sure he's over here somewhere, and it's him and Wotek are the last two, so there's not a lot of. Oh, there he is. Think we got him? Yep, there he is in the clouds. Oh, very clever. Yep, we're catching sight of him now. Looks like it's all going to come down to this one last head-on. And oh, Wotek with the beautiful positioning. That's the end of that Saber. That's an engine fire on a single-engine craft that is basically an engine with a plane built around it. Pretty sure that's lethal. Great game, Wotek. Great play. Happy for you to have sent in this replay. Loved every second of it. So, again, everyone, this is the representing Squadron Arado, the Bear Wotek, flying out his MiG-15 BIS, or MiG-15 BIS, and on the Korean map with a total of 6 kills in a game where Wotek basically put his team in the backpack and carried them to victory. Great game.